As the Pentagon continues its withdrawal of all U.S. troops from Afghanistan, foreign leaders are sounding the alarm.
Там усиливается угроза террористических нападений.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov says the chances of terror attacks has increased because of the troops leaving and also because the Taliban is continuing to advance across Afghanistan. The Pentagon says it wants all U.S. troops out of the country by the end of next month. And joining us now with analysis is Clare Lopez, founder and president of Lopez Liberty LLC. Clare, welcome back. Great to see you. First off, your thoughts on the U.S. troop withdrawal from Afghanistan and what impact do you think this will have on the country?
Well, the United States has committed, as your piece just noted a minute ago, to a full withdrawal by the end of August, by the 31st of August, end of next month. There will remain about 650 U.S. troops to guard the U.S. Embassy in Kabul. But as you say, after 20 years of a U.S. presence in this country, in Afghanistan, we are now departing, which is a major development for the region. It is noted, of course, that the Taliban is advancing very rapidly, taking over large swaths of Afghanistan, in particular in the north, either taking over or contesting over 200 districts in Afghanistan, basically closing in on Kabul and the central part of the country. But notably, it is in the north that the leadership of the country has its power base, and that falling to the Taliban is a very serious development. For the region, Russia, of course, now sees a significant threat developing once again on its own southern flank, while China sees it differently, rather, and looks to expand its Belt and Road Initiative and the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor into Afghanistan with opportunities that it sees for things like obtaining access to rare earth minerals. But for the United States, it's a serious development that the Taliban and its allies, Al-Qaeda, the Islamic State, present there as well, and of course the long-standing alliance of the Iranian regime and Hezbollah training backing of the Taliban, the worrisome prospect that Afghanistan once again turns into a launching point for Islamic Jihad attacks against the United States or others.
Yeah, President Biden spoke this afternoon about the situation in Afghanistan, and afterwards some reporters asked questions. Among them, somebody did ask, will the Taliban take over, and also will the Afghan government collapse? President Biden said no, and that he had confidence in the Afghan military. Clare, what do you think? You don't seem to me, at least, being all that confident of that.
No, of course, the president of Afghanistan, Ashraf Ghani, paid a visit to Washington, D.C. and the White House to meet with the Biden team just at the end of June, a week or a bit more ago. And of course, both are trying to sound optimistic, the leadership of Afghanistan and the Biden administration. But I think, unfortunately, once the United States really finally pulls out, it will be only a matter of time before the Taliban really takes over most of Afghanistan again and probably will be ruling in Kabul no later than autumn this year.
And Clare, we probably have about a minute or so left, but I'd like to get your final thoughts and also ultimately, how do you see this playing out and down the road, the impact on the United States?
Well, I mean, on the one hand, of course, it's been 20 years. We've suffered well over 2,400 killed in action there and over 20,000, almost 21,000 injured in combat in Afghanistan. But we never fought to win. We never ever took on Islamic Jihad, because that is what the Taliban is fighting. And moreover, by 2004, we had helped the Afghans to write a new constitution that placed the country under Islamic law, under Sharia. And so we never understood, our leadership never understood what it was up against, what it was fighting, and what the Taliban was fighting, or why the Afghan people would find more commonality with the Taliban than infidel invaders, which is how they see us and our coalition partners.
Well, Claire, unfortunately, we have to leave it right there, but thank you so much for your analysis. We appreciate it. Clare Lopez, founder and president of Lopez Liberty LLC. Thanks again.
Thank you.